All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. What's happening? Happy Monday. Good morning, Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. What's happening? What's going on today? Monday. Another beautiful day here in Northern Maine. Haven't headed over to the house yet. Figure what let Wendy catch up a little bit, get her feet on the ground from a long weekend away. Bubba, you'll be glad that she's back posting the links today. Ben Bryant is here. Yeah. Those of you on Instagram, good to see you popping in. Yeah. Hashtag live 365. Good to see everybody. Money. What's up, Fred? Dave Howard. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah. Taking a little bit of a slower start this morning. Getting our feet under us. Went hard for the last few days. Good morning, Wendy. Elizabeth Greer from Natchez is here. We can start now. There's Paul Tarasuk coming in. Several others. Sometimes people don't comment, so I don't know they're here, but you guys that are here, good to see you. And you guys on Instagram and YouTube and Junie SMM on Instagram. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What up, says Bubba. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm Bailey's dad. That's what I always say when I speak. Good little reminder that's very important to me. So welcome to another hashtag live 365, another episode. What day is today? Day 564 in a row, uninterrupted. So if you're new here, I'm Bob Turner, and every morning, good morning, Joe Spack. Happy vacation, buddy. Bill Gustafson, good to see you. Yeah, we're here every morning, every single morning, 7 days a week at 8 a.m. Eastern. We get together and talk about personal growth and business leadership and accountability, okay? Because I believe the life that you wish to have, okay, isn't found by accident, okay? We got to build it intentionally. Good morning, Rachel. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you guys that haven't been here before. So, Danielle, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see you. Hope the house is coming along nicely. We miss you guys up here. Yeah, whether you're an entrepreneur or a leader or someone's just simply trying to become a better version of yourself, my hope is that by spending a few minutes together here every morning, it'll help you find your edge. All right. So today's day 564, day 4 of our current series called The Edge. Jace Hunter is here. Yeah, good to see you. You're going to come to the mountains in November. Bubba, how did your recon trip go? Tell us about it. Yeah, we started this series with talking about responsibility, and we pivoted to consistency. Yesterday, we talked about preparation. Okay. Haircut? No, just no hat. Thanks, Ben. I'll take that as a compliment. Today, we're going to talk about something that has become incredibly rare, and that's focus. Before I do that, though, guys, just a public service announcement. In the last couple of days, I've talked with a couple of different people that either have been hacked or someone stole their email. I got one this morning from someone I know well that I was cruising through my junk looking for something. I'm like, oh, here's something from somebody I know. It looks like I should have seen that. Click on it and be careful because they want your Google login and all that. Once you do that, you might as well hand them the keys to your car. So one of our members here, our attendees, got whacked pretty good in the last week. So just be careful what you open. There's crappy people out there. So Bubba says went well. Might do a snow tube race one afternoon. Perfect. Yeah, guys, have you ever noticed that most people don't have a time problem? Okay, they kind of have an attention problem, right? They lose focus, right? We all get the same 24 hours, right? Bubba says if you do get an email asking for money, it's from him. Just send money. Yes, absolutely. Guys, we all get the same 24 hours, right? The difference isn't the amount of time that we have. It's kind of what we put our attention to, right? I oftentimes will get a call during the day or a note or a text or something, and after the live, and my brother Dave listens to this in the vehicle sometimes, and he said, he enjoyed yesterday's, and he said, I know tomorrow you're talking about focus, and he said it reminds me of the quote is where focus goes, energy flows, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. So I get a lot of good quotes that way, right? wherever your attention goes, your life follows, really. Okay. One of the biggest, here it comes, Ben. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is, I'm just busy, right? Busy. I'm wicked busy over here. I'm busier than a one-armed paper hanger, whatever. Here they come. Put them in the chat. I'm so busy, right? Well, busy isn't the goal, okay? Busy can actually be a disguise for just distraction, just avoiding something else, right? I've coached clients that work 70, 80 hours a week, right? And look at that as a measure of success, really, right? And I'm like, and I ask them, well, what did you do that moved the business forward this week? And they can't tell you. Okay. Good morning, Bill Hillstrom. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, they can't tell you what moved the business forward. They're not lazy. They're just, scattered, right? They're just doing what needs to be done, right? They're answering every text, getting back to every email, every interruption, hey, quick question for you. Okay. And at the end of the day, they felt exhausted, but not accomplished. Okay. So something I've learned is that focus isn't about saying yes to the important things. Okay. It's about saying no to the things that pull you away from what's important. All right. Jace, we'd love to see you in Tennessee. Yeah. And yes, all the yeses cost you something, right? Every distraction has a price. Every notification, every time this thing goes off, asks for your attention. Okay. The question is it worth it? Is it worth the time? Yeah, less is more. Good morning, Jen. Good to see you. Yeah, you guys know I kind of pivoted. I was working with Steve last year, pivoted back to Summit, and just because I had to climb my own mountain, right? And I could chase every opportunity, right? And try to be everywhere, say yes to everything. Or I decided I could get crystal clear on what mattered most. Number one, serving my coaching clients. Number two, growing the Edge Live community. Number three, showing up for a hashtag Live 365 every single morning. Okay. Add to that speaking and writing, and I've got a full plate. Okay. Building a business that reflects my values. Okay. Got a call over the weekend, from somebody, and they said, hey man, I just want to say, I see you. I see what you're doing. You're walking the walk. You're doing the thing. So if you don't think anybody notices, you're wrong. Okay. Trying to build that business that reflects the things that I talk about every day. And that clarity kind of changed everything for me because, I didn't start doing more. Okay. I stopped doing things that didn't move the needle. It didn't create the life that I wanted. Focus creates momentum. Scattered effort just creates frustration and overwhelm, right? I've frankly never been more focused than I am right now. Okay. This stuff applies to leadership too, guys. Okay. Your team watches what you pay attention to. Okay. If you chase every shiny object, hey, this week we're going over here. Hey, we're gonna scale down and just do bathrooms. Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And then next week, hey, we're chasing a big full house room. They don't know what you got going on. Okay. So if you're like that, they will be too, right? Quality over quantity. Good morning, Steve Gerard. Good to see you. If every priority changes every week, nothing ever really becomes a priority. Okay. Great leaders create clarity. This is what we're doing. This is our objective this week. Okay. They remind people what matters over and over and over again, consistently. Okay. If everything's important, nothing's important. What is it saying? It reminds me of a saying, a task assigned to two people is assigned to no one, right? Okay. Your job as a leader isn't just to work hard, right? Watch me work hard, or I'll outwork everybody in this place. That's cool. But it doesn't always work. Okay. Your job is to make sure the work is pointed in the right direction. I heard a great quote the other day. It was focus less on the destination and more on the direction. Okay. That just means get super granular on the direction. The objective, the destination may change or adjust a little bit over time. Wendy, thank you for putting the links in. I appreciate it. Today, ask yourself two questions. What deserves more of my attention? And what has been stealing it? Put your time where it's best value, where it makes the most impact, guys. hey, maybe it's this thing that buzzes all the time. That's been getting your attention. It's all about the journey, Bubba. Maybe it's the news. Maybe just shut it off. Guess what? Check back in a month. It'll be the same stuff on there. All right. Maybe it's the social media. I saw something yesterday that says it was a reel or something that said if you got time to scroll, you got time to call somebody. It was people like sitting in the back of an Uber or something like that, scrolling. The guy was like, hey, if you get time to scroll, you get time to call a friend. Maybe it's projects that no longer align with your goals, right? You don't need another hour in the day. You just need fewer distractions in your life. So protect your attention. My favorite buzzword last year is I don't have the bandwidth for that right now. I just like saying bandwidth. I don't have the bandwidth for that right now. But it's true. Like, how much can you honestly take in and juggle? Okay. Protect your attention. It's one of the most valuable assets that you have. Elizabeth says, I start every morning Facebook with big intentions. Then so many things grab my attention. I don't know if you meant to say FB, but maybe you did. Yeah. Be careful what grabs your attention, guys, right? Remember this, like the successful people that I know don't necessarily do more. They just do more of what matters. Jen, back to your comment, less is more, right? Quality over quantity, somebody else said. Facebook not supposed to be there. Thought that may be a slip. That's what focus looks like, and that's an edge that can never be outsourced. Okay. Do more of what matters. Your future isn't determined by what gets your time. It's determined by what gets your attention. Slow down to speed up. Yeah, exactly. Focus, Danielson. Wax on, wax off. Facebook's what grabs Elizabeth's attention. She's going, oh God, what did I do? Yeah. Good stuff, guys. So focus. All right. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about an edge that can change every relationship you have in business and in life. And that's listening. All right. Because the best leaders are always the best listeners. All right. So tomorrow we'll talk about that. Elizabeth says the struggle is real. Reach out to somebody today, guys. Hit somebody up. All right. Appreciate you all. I love you. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. If it helped you, share it out. I appreciate it. Send it in a DM or something. You never know. You hit somebody up with something and it kind of gets them going and it kind of bumps them off the track that they were on and got out of the rut. Okay. So before I leave you today, I just want to encourage you to encourage them. All right. Reach out to someone else. Check in on somebody. Okay. Let them know that they're not doing life alone. And they can come here every morning at 8:00 and be part of the community that's growing every day. Hashtag live 365. All right. Go take care of business, guys. Keep raising your standard. Keep finding your edge. All right. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 565. Hashtag live 365. Have an incredible day and an even better week. If there's some way I can help you, please let me know. And if you haven't got a copy, I haven't got my book here, but if you haven't got a copy of the Finding Your Edge book and you'd like an autographed copy, send me a DM and I'll get one in the mail to you. So 2 ears, 1 mouth, listen twice as more than you think. All right, Steve, we got you. Good to see you guys here. Appreciate it. Share it out. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day today. We've got a bunch to do over at the house. I got my painter back, so Wendy's going to be doing some painting. I gotta wrestle with a 6-panel pine door that I don't know, Masonite put together. I don't know. I replaced the hinges yesterday. I think I'm gonna have to take the whole thing apart. It's brand new. Take it apart to get it to work, and it's got to work right because it's a bathroom door. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll do a reel on that. Bob wrestling with a 6-panel pine door. Wendy said last night, "You're still going to work on the door?" I said, "No, I need to do that tomorrow with fresh legs and a clear head." When you close it, it goes clunk. So, and I'm like, "Oh, that's not supposed to work that way." So we'll wrestle that to the ground today. Then do some base trim in the master bedroom. Got the guest room pretty much smoked yesterday, so that's good. And then whatever comes our way. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great day and an even better week. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Later.